gotta get this done. Still night out. Ooh, got a nice view of a galaxy. And both the moons. It'd be kind of cool if Earth had twin moons, you know? Oh well. Maybe one day. Nah.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina. And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside.
I believe the Mythic Dawn were the central plot of the Oblivion game. I can't remember for sure, certain though. It's been I've never played Oblivion.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned.
Now we can actually look around, and he will give us information based off an object if we look at it.
The tapestry. Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn secret meetings, where they plotted to bring the Mehrunes Dagon into Tamriel. Each bolt of yarn used to make the robe was colored with a dye, made from sacrificial blood.
Wow. Kinda wish he would have kept on continuing with about the tapestries, but eh.
That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise where all his followers would live forever. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. Ah, yes, that scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate. A key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn. Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would you rather talk business? It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied. I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill. They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult, I've gathered in my museum. Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis. A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, And they're right here, in Skyrim. At least 2 of the owners, Gonzal and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Alright.
Good luck finding the
Actually,
fragments.
he has something else to say.
What is it? Do you have... The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection.
Alright.
I'll just
Now, Mehrunes Razor was originally a DLC, and I believe Oblivion. This is, from what I can remember, I'm not 100% sure on that. Like I've said multiple times, I've played Oblivion through the tutorial area, which is, excuse me. Ugh, nasty. Yeah. Anyway, which is where where you make a character and break out of the prison, like every one of the Elder Scrolls games start with. And I couldn't continue. I know the game is great and it's fun. I may give it another chance in the future. I may even do a Let's Play on it. But it's just, I couldn't get into it for some reason. Probably because this is the first Elder Scrolls game I played. So it was a bit weird going into it. We'll feed off a bandit. Hopefully. Where's the last one? Yes.
Magic is for the weak.
Nom nom nom. That was weird. There we go. I just wanted to feed. I didn't want to do it, so... or do anything else. Okay. Now, each of these pieces you can get beforehand, so long as you have the requirements to start the quest. With the exception, I think, maybe the pummel. No, you get the pummel as well. Okay. No clue why I had to do a music track to it.
Never enough gold. Just need one good haul. Time to end this.
Yep. Okay. Don't see me.
What was
Die.
that?
Alright. That, thank you. Anything in here? Chest of chests. A flawless sapphire. Nice. What about you? Gold. Wow, they really do need to do another break-in somewhere, because that was just pitiful. That is an exit. We don't need to worry about that. If you want to keep Guy alive, I didn't really care, so... His job as a guardian of the Razor pieces is going to be, done regardless. Because we're going to get the Razor, and we're going to keep it. We are precious. Thank you. If you're an assassin-type character, the dagger is a beautiful weapon to have. I'll explain, I'll explain in detail when we get to it, but... Okay, a quick question. This is supposed to be done in the, medieval times. How the hell do they have buttons that activate these things? Lovers, I can understand. I mean, that's a simple lever pulley system. But a button? I don't know. Although this is kind of, pushing it. Well, maybe not. Not exactly they could do it in the pillar. Okay, and sprint! Gotta wait for those to calm down. I love how if you look close, you can actually see the darts. Take it and run. Another trap. Right. Whew. Clever. I knew there was a chest somewhere. Damn. There we go. Hold up. Alright, what can we put on? Looks like on this a little more. I'm trying to keep my weapons as they are. I want to be able to have the best possible one-handed, best possible two-handed. Kind of difficult to do though, because as you level up, the EXP gained from gaining levels in your individual skill trees goes down, so your overall level kind of dwindles. It's just something I've noticed. When the magic card sound bar flashes, it means you cannot perform the action you just attempted. Power attacks become regular attacks and spells fail. Yeah, I know. But for now, my, I don't have to worry about magic. Well, this character build's coming along quite nicely. I may keep it as a personal one after everything's said and done. Level everything up until I become a god, or something close akin to. Luckily, I have a quick travel there. What do you mean those things lack in strength? Those suckers are strong! Well, more so than the spiders, but, you know. We haven't come across the really deadly ones. There was a Forsworn and a troll back there. Of course, now there's a troll. Nah, I don't want that type of circlet. Is that fire? I kinda need a lot of stuff. Go upstairs. I've been here before. I wonder if the pathway is still clear. Nope. That Briarheart? Nope, Forger. Now he's dead.
Never should have come
Fuck.
here.
Sorry, buddy. Summon! Go back. Kinda curious why she tried to summon on me. I'm also kinda curious what I did here, because I don't remember... I know there was a quest here, but I can't remember. Ow. There's a door, too. Nope. Dagon Rock. What was here? Why am I drawing a blank? I'm usually good at this type of thing. sword while we're here. Since I restarted, I made sure not to get any of the Words of Power while I was out. That way I could show you guys where they are and how to get them. Run, display. Alright, the last one's up in Morthal. Now, you can actually sell these individually if you want to. Or sell them individually to him, or you can just get all three and give it to him in one big lump sum, which is what I'm going to be doing. Which they later come to ready. Yeah. Magic cost to cast a spell goes down as your skill increases and your relevant perks. You pick relevant perks. Don't have to worry about that for quite a while. May want to wait before I go in there. That's quite a travel from one quarter of the reach to here. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't become blood-starved. There he is.
Unless it's about the mill. The mill is my responsibility. And that's what I care about. Don't know what you're talking about, stranger. I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the mythic Dawn. Guess they were true. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house. I don't care, but my ancestors do. You can't have it. Divines know the mill could use some new blades. All right, it's yours. Here's the keys. It's locked in the chest inside my house.
Thank you.
Until next time.
You really don't need to do it that way. You can actually just, pick the lock and go in. I wanted the key to his house, so if I ever need to come here, I can. Alright. I'll just take all this, too. That egg looks disgusting. Nothing of real interest to take here. But this way, if I ever find myself in Morthal, I can just sneak into his house and, feed off of him. Although I have a really interesting tendency of breaking into Jarl longhouses and feeding off of them while they sleep. I guess I have a refined palate for the blood of nobility. Something along those lines. God, Alduin looks badass. Oh. There are some amazing mods involving him. There are some mods that turn dragons all to look like him. There are some that give you armor based off of him as well. I've heard rumors. Not sure how true they are, and I always go with the notion that if you hear a rumor, always assume it's false rather than true. But I've heard rumors that the PS4 and PS4 and Xbox One may be able to have modding capabilities at some point in the some distance in the unforeseeable future. Awesome if that happens.
Wrong or right, the Mythic Dawn changed Tamriel's history. They deserve study.
I agree with that. You should always study the past regardless of what it contains.
All at once? You're efficient. I like that. Here's your reward. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a 4th piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly. Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the Mythic Dawn cult. And now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call, We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine.
You're a fucking dumbass. If this is gonna be a fun question, I'm asking these guys this seriously. Feel free to comment. I would love to hear your opinion. If you were in the main character's shoes right now and you heard that there was a way to reconstruct the dagger of Mehrunes Dagon, knowing everything that we just learned about Mehrunes Dagon, would you do it? I would love to hear answers about this and give your reasons why. You know, it could be that, you know, no, because he's a Daedra. No, because this and that and that. Yes, because I get the razor. Yada yada yada. Put yourself in the place of your characters. You don't know you're going to get the dagger. You just hear that someone who has all the pieces is going to go to talk to the guy directly and get prepared. Would you do it?
Good. You're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon... Good. You're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us. Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. But why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose. Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Wait, don't kill me. There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die.
Sorry, buddy. No.
Fine. I'm not dying without a fight. Here we go. Can't hide from me.
Might as well have been no fight. Jeez. Those. Mythic Dawn Robe, glove, boots. Let's see what they do. Regen. Cool. I do like the design of the gloves, though. Decent mage outfit.
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel. You have been a worthy tool. Fill the world with destruction in my name. Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself.
I do love this little scene with the dagger. It's such a simple little thing, but it's really nice. Thank you.
Before you go, mortal, one final challenge.
Daedra! Tremora. Same difference. I always go with the notion that if you're fighting a humanoid creature, make sure your health doesn't go below half. It is half. I've discovered it. Half HP is what I discovered the tipping point for kill cams on you. Dragons. I've noticed for humans that do this as well. I haven't seen other enemies be able to pull this off, like Draugr. That didn't want to take his weapon. Picked up something from him. What was it? Oh, picked up that guy's. Okay. Now, the reason why Mehrunes Dagger Razor is so cool is look at the title. Look what it says. Hits have a small chance to instantly kill. This is on everything. Excuse me. Let's say you have 2 daggers in your hand, and you do the power attack. That is, let's see here, about 3 or 4 strikes and 3 or 4 chances for it to instantly kill. It is a powerful weapon to have if you're lucky. But we're not going here quickly. Now, this is a great place to farm for Danger Hearts. Just go away for a few days, you can fast travel away and wait or sleep or whatever, and then come back and they'll respawn. First. Why is the frost troll here? Nice. That. Alright, let's see what else I have here. Catalog of Armor Enchantments. That is actually a enchant book, a spell book that, not spell book, a skill book that gives you enchantment, extra enchantment power or something along those lines. Experience, there we go. Danger arrows. Put that into my thingy bob. Boots, that. I believe when these enemies respawn, they also get the nice. The stuff in here respawns as well, so you can keep getting this type of stuff. I know eventually the wares in here respawn. Just take some time. Don't think I have Firebolt yet. Alright. Open you. Nope. Silver Sapphire Necklace. Nice. Alright, and that is the quest for Mehrunes Razor. A lot of fun to do, these Danger quests. How many more do we have? Quite a few. He's so light. We'll put him on Mehrunes' altar. There we go. Like he was sacrificed. Alright, I'm going back to Dawnstar and collect the stuff from inside. The books you can steal, the clothing you can steal. I'm actually going to take books and try and duplicate them, which is possible, really difficult to do. And basically fill my library with them, because the spines look really cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys.